tree, just hanging out, enjoying the view, enjoying everything that's starting to bloom. Why don't y'all come and check out my garden with me? I just got back from a 4-day little trip to see my parents in Arkansas, so I gotta walk around and check on all the plants and see what's going on. So let's go. Look at all this grass. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put a lot more wood chips on here. The fig tree appears to be dead. So, I guess the freeze took that one out. But I threw some lettuce seeds in there so this container won't go to waste before I get a new fig tree. We've got carrots. These took quite a while to germinate, but it looks like we've got good germination now. That is a solo beet. Over here we have a golden beet. These are transplanted cauliflowers that haven't grown just a whole lot since I took them outside. Probably they got a little bit shocked from either the cold or the sun. However, since I put them from their little pot into the soil, they have grown a little bit, so I don't know. Cauliflowers take a while, so they might not get big enough before the heat takes over. I've got, let's see, some seeds in here. Oh, okay, arugula has not come up yet. And kale. Same thing happened with the kale. I transplanted a few and they just didn't do well at all. So I threw seeds out instead. And we have decent germination there. In no time, I'm sure we'll have kale. And then in the cold frame, we've got a lettuce mix, kohlrabi, endive, spinach, arugula, and more onions. Okay, this bed has the most in it. Actually, I think it's completely full now. These are turnips, which I need to thin. I need to thin those out so they can grow a bit bigger. And these are white icicle radishes. I actually probably would not have to thin these if I just move some of them to the more bare spots, because they really don't need a lot of space. Down there are leeks. Those haven't grown much since I transplanted them, so I threw some seeds down on the other end. Right there in the blank spot, I threw down some Chinese cabbage seeds. At the end are Chinese cabbage transplants. These transplants have done the best of all the things I started inside and took out here. I have a decent hope that, you know, they'll head up and everything, because see that in the middle? I mean, it looks pretty good. It's going somewhere. One thing I'm really excited about is this trellis. We used a cattle panel, and just the way that we set up our beds, we were able to, you know, kind of prop it between the two ends of the beds, and it has stayed really well. I don't see a need for stakes or anything so far. That might change once stuff is growing up on it. But right now, what I'm gonna do is plant some Oregon sugar pod peas along the edges of these beds. And I just got those peas the other day. It's probably the perfect time to plant, or even a little bit late. So I'm gonna get on that. And it's pretty cold, so I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible here. Okay, and hopefully those will climb up the trellis and look pretty and put out sweet little peas. Cilantro, tatsoi greens, lettuce mix. Things from a wildflower mix. Compost pile. Seedlings. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Lemongrass, catnip, chives, stinging nettle, basil, borage, Rosalina eggplant, which still hasn't germinated. I'm a little concerned about that one. Florida broadleaf, mustard, and Ford hook and silver beet chard. Ooh, echinacea, none of which is germinated. That one takes a long time. I remember that from last year. Calendula, quite a bit of calendula. Lemon verbena, cabbage, also ungerminated. It's been a little while, so I don't know what's going on there. Sage, strawberry plants, which finally germinated. They took forever. Some, what is that? Parsley, oregano. Oregano is really hard to get going. And then over here are the peppers and tomatoes. Check that out. I did acquire some habanero peppers, so that was the latest one I started, but while I was gone, I think this soil got a little dry, so we may have to start over with that germination. But yeah, those are my seeds that are currently inside. I need help with this identification. What are these? They haven't bloomed anything yet, just big old stalks of greens. And then we've got some sort of grass looking business here. So what is this? I don't know what either one of these are, but they both came up from bulbs.
Okay, what is this tree? It's not a Bradford pear, because we've got Bradford pears all around, surrounding it. And this one's a little bit different, but with really pretty little clusters of white flowers. It's not a dogwood. Pretty sure it's not a dogwood. So what do you think? I believe the last of the gardening stuff is on this second deck here. We've got cilantro, once again, dill, no sprouts, parsley, no sprouts there really, lemon verbena, chamomile, many little sprouts, wild thyme, nothing there yet, oregano, okay, and then on the top, marigolds.
We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sprouted so far. And then potatoes in bags. There's a purple potato, a russet potato, a yellow potato, and a red potato. Here's my in-ground flower bed so far. Lots of seeds scattered about, but they haven't all come up. And I have grass as well, which is annoying. So lesson learned to put down a lot thicker layer of mulch. This bed has the least amount of weeds because I did the most layers of stuff. Boy, this shrub doesn't look so hot to me, and I wonder if the cold did it in. That would be unfortunate. I've got a hydrangea back there. That's that bright green thing in front of the pot. That shrub doesn't look awesome either, but it doesn't look totally dead. We've got a spruce, or I'm sorry, oh, what was that called? Juniper, yeah. A juniper, which it will kind of sprawl out. It'll get a little taller, but mostly it will stretch in either direction. And then the bad looking fern. Oh, the wildflower mix that I scattered does look like it's coming up. I don't know if you can see, but look at those tiny, tiny seedlings. That would be from the wildflower mix. The newest bed is, oh my gosh, and I just realized something. These are forsythias. What? Okay, I've been wondering all year what these bushes are, and these are forsythias. I kind of regret pruning them now because they would have been a lot bigger. Oh well. Anyhow, there's seeds, kind of wildflower seeds scattered about. There are, what am I trying to say, bulbs from elephant ears and ferns, and what's the other thing? I mean, there's a couple hostas, I know. There's one other thing I can't remember. Shoot. But yeah, this is exciting that we've got forsythias. And I guess it's possible that this one over here, it's possible that these two other, bushes that came with the house are also forsythia. That one down there, next to the wall. But they haven't bloomed, and I don't know. No, we don't have any across from us, but the forsythias in other people's yards have already bloomed big, like a big display. So ours are just a little bit behind, I guess. I'll take you over to see the garlic bed real quick. Garlic is still looking good. The onions do not look so good. Well, I mean, they don't look bad, but they just haven't grown much, and so I figure they got stunted somehow or another. Garlic, yeah, it's good stuff. Now here's an example of an onion, really about the same size as they were when I put them in a while back. So I just don't imagine that they'll go very far, but it's okay. I'll be happy if I get a good garlic harvest. That'll be cool. I'm so proud of all of this so far. Some stuff didn't go quite right, but it's only my second attempt at gardening, and really my first attempt at doing this all on my own with my own materials and own methods, and a lot of stuff from seed. So this is a big learning year, and that's fine. You know, that's part of it, and it's kind of enjoyable to be able to learn and see things happen that you've never seen before. So I think a lot of what we're doing is going well, and like I showed you, some things not so much, like the seedlings that got stunted. So you know, I've learned my lesson to really take it easy on the seedlings when I'm bringing them outside from being inside. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and if you have any ideas for what to plant or how to landscape, or if you know what any of those unidentified plants are. So let me know, and I hope you enjoyed watching today. I'll see you soon. Bye.